Hello everyone. Today I wanted to try something a little bit different. So here we have the Timberwolf, and what I wanted to do was try one of the default loadouts that Piranha Games gives the mechs. So when we look at the mech here, this is my loadout, so we have the pulse lasers and the mediums, and now I want to look at the default loadout that Piranha Games gives us. And we can see some things are really similar. This one focuses a lot on the pulses, so we have 4 medium pulses and 2 large pulses, as well as only 1 double heatsink. And weirdly enough, we have a light tag in our torso, even though we don't have any missiles. So I guess we can try to help out our team with that. And we also have a targeting computer Mark IV, which is nice for laser crits. And we have a Clan ECM, and we also have a Clan active probe. I don't understand why we have a light tag in the active probe. I would much rather have, well, more double heat sinks, because I imagine this thing is going to be pretty hot. But this is our loadout for today. We're going to be running 2 large pulses, 4 medium pulses, a targeting computer, ECM, active probe, and a light tag. So we'll see how this performs on the battlefield. Alright, so our first game here is on River City, and I'll just kind of want to be around that mid-range point and a little bit close because of my medium pulses here. It still has decent heat management. I don't understand why there's a light tag on this mech. I really don't understand why. I'm glad they solved the ECM on their default build, and this isn't a bad build from what I can tell so far, just from how it's set up, except for the light tag. I really don't understand the light tag. You could absolutely use that spot in that tonnage somewhere else. Like, you could just put more heat sinks in the mech and adjust the armor by taking off the light tag. And I know they put a lot of back armor by default into their mechs instead of a lot of front armor, which I always found a little strange. Looks like we're actually making a push to E5. I mean, we are a relatively light team. Hopefully we can keep up with our team and not die trying to get across this middle area. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving with my team. I don't want to be caught alone, and I don't want to abandon our assaults though.
They're camping Lower City.
But if we can just swarm in, but they gotta know we're coming, so they're gonna have faced all their heavy assaults back towards us already. So we'll just start firing at them from this long range distance. Thought I saw a UAV there. Oh, there it is. Hello. Okay. Time to keep moving. And there's a mech in, what was that, F4, G4? I'm gonna go after him. And maybe this Atlas. This Atlas is not looking happy right now. Oh, somebody has a light tag back. Buddy. Okay, team, let's keep moving. I'm with you guys. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's take out this guy. I'll light tag him. Nice, he's dead. Who else is coming towards us?
Cataphract Charlie.
Oh, hello. Sorry, Allied, didn't mean to stand in front of you there. Light tag. Oh, hello. You're a little dangerous. Okay. Not as dangerous as we are, potentially. And we're starting to overheat. I'm gonna use my coolant rush here to try to get another alpha strike into that cataphract. Cool down a little bit, wait for that crab. Oh, there we go. And this mech does feel really nice with these medium pulses. It runs very hot, especially with how they set up the light tag, which I'm never gonna get over. But with that enhanced crit mod, it's really nice. Although firing more often would be really great too. It's not bad so far, so we'll just keep our heat in mind as we fight this crab. We got swarmed. Didn't need to fire there. This mech runs hot. We don't need to have those accidental extra fires. Okay, but we will fire into that linebacker. And definitely into that marauder. I don't know what that marauder was thinking. I guess he wanted to support his team, but he walked in front of everybody to do that. Now he's just gonna get swarmed. Okay, there's a UAV above us. I can't aim up that high to take care of it, sadly, so I want to support my allies. Hello, Catafact. Glad to see you came back. It's interesting that large pulses are on the very sides, which makes peeking around a corner nicer, but not if I want to fire both. So let's go for this catapult. Just dig into him. Oh, we're starting to overheat. To cool down a little bit, just use our light or our heavy large pulses. Okay, we're gonna turn back around after failing to say that word, and we're gonna keep going after the enemy. Can't do anything about that UAV, sadly, so just gonna return and flank back around towards the enemies here. Gonna hit that cataphract. Let's get this linebacker next. Buddy, he's right next to you. Shoot him. What was our annihilator there doing? He's right next to you. But wow, we have wiped them up. And this, I'm actually kind of a fan of this default build. You can see how it runs hot. It runs hot. But man, let's see how much damage I actually did this game. I've worked my way through the buildings there. 586. Now for a default build, I'll take that. Now this was a pretty good game and our team was really, really good. But 586 damage on a default? Yeah, I'll take that. That is pretty solid. Alright, for our second game here, we are on Frozen City Classic. And we'll be maybe contesting that upper ridge. And I want to move with my Marauder to make sure he doesn't get caught out by himself. I want to protect him. And to be safe, I will spam our light tag into his back. I'm never going to get over how they put a light tag on this mech as default. I just don't understand why. I really don't. Okay, but we will pepper up that cicada for sure. Oh, come back here, cicada. It's okay. We're just killing you. And what mech do they have? They have a Kodiak moving towards us. So when he comes around that corner, I want to Alpha Strike and then fall back. Alpha Strike and fall. Oh, even Assault moving through the tunnel. That's not necessarily a good thing. That means we're going to be without some serious firepower for a long time, because we're going to have to wait for him to actually get through the tunnel. And even then, he may just be too late because he's so slow. So that is a bit concerning. Help take care of that UAV. Don't want that up. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to help our Marauder. And we'll just pepper these guys from long range. Except he's got heavy larges, and I don't want to stand that. I'm not going to be able to outrange those heavy larges with my large pulses. But they are within the range of large pulses still. So I just want to peek. I want to do my occasional peeking at the enemy. And then fall back. And then hope that Fafnir gets through the tunnel. That's not a fast mech to get through the tunnel. Even if you set up for speed like I have my Fafnir sped up, that's still going to take a long time to get through that tunnel. So I'm going to actually keep retreating and try to meet up with it and avoid that incoming flank. Provide covering fire for a Fafnir moving up, maybe? Kind of what this Corsair is doing and what this Rifleman is. Except they're all getting shot too. I don't want to die like that Corsair just did. Jeez. I want to take care of this Orion. Well, these medium pulses do feel really good. Oh. We have that Mad Cat back there. We'll just pepper him. And then we're going to cool off for a second while our Fafnir moves up. Okay, our Fafnir is moving up. We've cooled off. And now we'll Alpha Strike into that Phoenix Hawk. Yeah, the damage on this mech does feel really nice. Especially for how they set it up. They set it up with its perks in mind. And it's really good. Okay, the Marauder just died. Shoot. Just going to go back to try to support him. But now we're going to be relying on our Fafnir to provide some serious tanking and weight, since he took so long to get through that tunnel. But hopefully we can just keep Alpha Striking and firing our pulse lasers into the enemy. I don't want to get caught in that crossfire, because it looks like they have some sort of missile mech firing at everybody. But I will take a chance to fire that Hellbringer. And this Kodiak. Oh, this Kodiak's caught out of position. We need to punish him. I'm going to activate my cool shot. We really need to punish this Kodiak. Okay, we got him. We overheated, but we killed the Kodiak. We confirmed the kill. I wanted to risk the overheat just so we could finish him off. We needed to punish him for just going into that position. I'm just gonna fire our large pulses here, stay in a safe location, and just fire off without overheating. But we will alpha strike that, because that is not something I want to be alive right now. But ooh, man, this is gonna be a close game. Okay, they got me pinned right now. I'm gonna try to flank around and meet back up with my team and provide a united front. Support this Fafnir who's looking pretty he's pretty damaged now. Shoot. I'm gonna have to be taking some of the shots from him now. I'm gonna have to use my armor, which is not ideally set up because this is a trial, not a trial mech, but this is the default loadout on this mech. So the armor is not set up how I would like it to be, but I'm gonna have to make the most of it. And hopefully we can get behind whatever mech this is right near us and alpha strike in the back. Here we go. Get rid of that Corsair. We got him. Okay. This Hunchback is next. Okay, we blew off part of him. We got him. Now it's just a Cicada. And I will just fire my large pulses for now and get rid of its arms. Actually gonna retreat and use my back armor. My increased back armor to help. Now that I've cooled down, we're gonna alpha strike his shoulder, hopefully. If not, that's fine. We're gonna hit him to him. We're gonna overheat. Hopefully this provides a distraction for our team because he'll be focusing on the overheated mech. And we're gonna finish him off. That was a relatively quick game. I'm kind of surprised we won that with the Fafnir going through the tunnel, but apparently it paid to work out. And let's see how much damage we did. I feel like we were on the brink of overheating a lot. 941 damage. Honestly, this default mech has me rethinking how I have this mech set up to begin with. Overall, I think the default loadout on the Timberwolf BH, honestly, it's kind of disgustingly good for a default loadout. It's really competitive, and I'm kind of thinking of switching my loadout to something very similar to it. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you on the battlefield.